Hello guys, welcome back to Gotspeed. In today's video, we'll be comparing the Datsun Go Plus with the Tata Tiago. So to know which one should be your pick according to your requirements, stay tuned with us till the end. So starting with the Datsun Go Plus first. So it is powered by a 1.2 liter petrol engine producing 67 bhp and 104 Nm of torque. Power figures are just decent for the segment and the size of the car, but sometimes you may feel power lag. And this is the central honeycomb grille with chrome inserts, and you can see that's a logo in between. And this is all made in black plastic. No, and the quality is also just average, nothing more than that. Now here's the to the vehicle, and here's the DRL. Now you get normal halogen headlamps with turn indicators over here. You can see normal halogens, and the worst part over here is that you got a single wiper. And coming to the side, so you got alloy wheels, and the size of the tire is 165 by 70 R14. These are MRF tires, and these are really very thin, so you cannot expect good amount of grip from them. And here's the turn indicator with above is the ORVM, and you get old school door handles. You can see these are now very much outdated, and these need to be changed. Now let me give you an overview of the side view of the car. You can see it's quite long. Now coming to Tata Tiago, even this is powered by a 1.2 liter petrol engine, but this produces 84 bhp and 113 bhp Nm torque. So you can see power figures are more in the Tata Tiago. Now coming to the design of the car, you can see the chrome inserts and the gloss black grille, and overall quality is quite premium in the Tata Tiago from the outside. Even in the Tiago, you get halogen headlamps. You can see normal halogen headlamps, but they get some sort of black treatment on them to make them look sporty. And over here is the indicator placement also. So headlamp in both the cars are approximately same, but they look a lot better in the Tata Tiago because of the finishing. And below over here you get fog lights, and you do not get any sort of DRL in the Tiago, and you do not get any sort of DRL in the Tiago, as I said before. Now over here is the hook to tow the vehicle, and overall finishing of the car is quite good from the outside, and quality of bumper plastic is also quite good. Now coming to the side of the vehicle, let me show you the tires of the car. Even this one gets alloy wheels, and the design is really quite sporty and better, and the wheel is also bigger than the Go Plus. The size is 175 by 60 R15, so these are bigger on size and offer more grip on offer. And these are Goodyear tires. And let me give you an overview of the side profile. You can see how the car looks from the side. You get blacked out ORVMs, and this is a 5-seater. The Go Plus is a 7-seater to a 5+2. And then this is the key of the Go Plus. You can see normal unfoldable key, and in the key you get 2 buttons, lock and unlock the car, nothing else. Now let's come to the rear profile of the Go Plus, and this is the tail lamp. Normal conventional tail lamps with turn indicators and reversing lights. And over here there's no reflector placement, but you get rear parking sensors, but you miss out on a rear parking camera. And there's the Go Plus badging, Datsun badging, and you got a rear wiper but no rear defoggers. And here's a rear sprinkler. Let's open the boot of the vehicle, and to open the boot you will have to place the key over here, and then you'll have to open. Now with the third row up, you can see there's barely any amount of space on offer. You see there's almost nothing, no spaces over here. You can just keep small bottles or very small bags, nothing much. But when the third row is folded. You get 357 liters of boot, and even the third row you can see how less space is on offer. Even children might not feel good in these seats, so it is better to keep them folded and increase the boot carrying capacity. The seats can be folded from here, and let me show you the space which is on offer after folding the seats. You can see this space is now quite good. The space on offer is 347 liters, and it is better recommended to keep the seats folded only when required, and you want to carry as much people as you want. You can use the third row. Now let's close the boot, and there's nothing much to talk about the rear of the car. You see normal rear profile, nothing much. Now here's the key of the Tata Tiago with 3 buttons: lock, unlock, and open turn on the lights of the car. And the key is quite better of the Tiago. Now over here you get some sort of black insert in the C pillar, and you get some small spoiler finishing on both the sides of the car in gloss black, which makes it look a lot more premium and sporty than the Go Plus. And now coming to the rear of the car, you can see how the car looks from the back. Now coming to the tail lamps, again you get normal conventional tail lamps, and here's the reflector placement below, and here's the turn indicator and the reversing lights. And overall you can see this car looks a lot funkier than the Go Plus and has a better design language. You get rear parking sensors as well as a rear parking camera over here, and even over here you will have to open the boot of the vehicle through the key. Now you get a folding key over here, and let's open the boot of the car. And the space on offer is 242 liters, and you also got a rear parcel tray because there's no third row over here. So I get 242 liters boot, which is approximately 105 liters smaller than the Go Plus, and that is obvious because the Go Plus is more on length because it is a 5+2 seater. Now talking about the spare wheel, this is not a full size wheel, so cost cutting has been done over here as expected in this segment. And now let's close this, and let's close the boot and talk about the rear of the vehicle. So you can see Tata Tiago badging over here. Tiago has been written in between, and you get rear wipers and defoggers only in the area the wiper sweeps, nowhere else. And over there is the stop lamp, and enough of the rear of the car. Now let's get to the rear seat experience of the Go Plus. So let's open the rear door, and the first thing I like to show you is the doors don't close properly. Like if I show you, if the door is opened, if I close it, you can see the door is not closed properly. You need to close the door with a lot of pressure over here, which indicates that the metal quality used is not appropriate and not up to the mark. Now let's get over here with the maximum legroom on offer, and the first thing you'll notice is there's no magazine holder over here. Legroom is quite decent, no complaints from that aspect, and the plastic quality is also just average, nothing more than that. And you can see the headrests are not adjustable. All the 4 headrests in the car are not adjustable, and the third row does not even get headrests. And there's also no center armrest, but the car is not that wide as well, so 3 people sitting in the back would be a little of suffocation for some people. The floor area is almost flat, and you also get a bottle holder over there. Now you get some sort of carbon fiber finishes for the placement of switches for your windows. You get old school locks and matte silver finishing on the door handle. And this is how the dashboard looks, and we'll get over here soon after we get to the rear experience of the Tata Tiago. So let's open the door of the car, and you get a dual tone finishing on the door and chrome door handles. But even the lock over here is the same as the Go Plus. The door pockets are actually larger over here when compared to the Go Plus. This is maximum legroom, that is minimum legroom, and we'll sit over with the maximum legroom on offer. And both the cars offer fabric seats, but the design finishing is better in the Tiago, and the rear headrest in the Tiago is again not adjustable, same as the Go Plus. So no complaints from this part. And let's get inside the car now. And legroom is approximately same. Both cars offer same amount of maximum legroom on offer, and average legroom on offer when the seat is pushed to a normal passenger is also quite good. Now here is a roof rail, and over here you miss out on a magazine holder, and the plastic quality used in the Tata Tiago is far better when compared to the Datsun Go Plus. And even in the center you can see you get a bottle holder, and seat cushioning is actually better in the Tata Tiago. and you can see the bottle holder over there, and you can keep a 1 liter bottle easily over here. And the floor area is also flat, not completely flat, a very small hump in between. This will not give you more of a problem. And even over here you can see this is dashboard of the car, and I will get over here soon after I get to the front seats of the Datsun Go Plus. Now this is the front door of the Datsun Go Plus, all black interior theme. These are the buttons for your windows, controls for lock, unlock, and the window locking. Now let's close the door, and the door pockets are decently sized. This is the steering wheel of the vehicle, and the dashboard gets beige inserts, but the plastic quality could have been better. There are carbon fiber inserts, and you can see the dashboard in the glove box is decently sized. It is more than average. And here the AC vents placement. Now the dashboard gets silver inserts around the AC vents and the infotainment system. And below over here you can see there are some small cubby holes. You can keep your keys from your home or some documents, small documents over here. Now the mirrors can be electrically adjustable, and they are electrically adjustable, and I'll show you them later. You get certain silver inserts for the door handles, and you get silver inserts in the steering wheel as well. You got a 3-spoke steering wheel with Datsun logo in between. The positioning of the gearbox is quite weird, and over here you got a cigarette lighter, and over here is the button for your hazard lights. And the positioning of the gears, I said, is quite weird. It is placed a bit above, and you got manual AC vents, no automatic AC, even the top end variant. Now after I have turned on the infotainment system of the vehicle, and talking about the ORVMs, you can see they are not at all dimming. You would not get any sort of dimmer over here, and the co-driver side does not get any sort of mirror, and the driver side sunshade also does not get anything over here. This is just for sunlight protection, nothing else. No sort of document also can be kept. This is the infotainment system. This is touchscreen and power by Blueprint, and the quality of it is really quite good. And you can see the AC vents over here. The cooling power of the car is quite good, and since the car is big, it cools approximately good. And talking about the instrument cluster, you can see now the car have restarted, and you can see there are gear shift indicators for beginners, and at which speed you should be in which gear. And there's also a small MID on the right, if you can see over there, that shows you the time and many more data of the car. And on the left is the control for your wipers. You can see the control for your wipers, and on the right is the control for your headlights. And you get 2 bottle holders over here, but none of them can be used to keep large bottles because of the weird positioning of the gearbox. You can see over there, so you can just keep small bottles on the behind one. You get manual AC vents, and the cooling power of the AC is quite good. Now you get center light over here, and the plastic quality, as I said again, is quite good. The mirrors can be electrically adjusted. This is how it can be done. And talking about safety, this car offers 2 airbags, ABS, EBD, and brake assist. Nothing else. So safety is also quite good in the vehicle. Now let's get to the Tata Tiago. So let's open the front door of the car, and let's check out the door first. So here are the controls for your windows, and here is the control for your mirrors. And you get gloss black finishing, and the door pockets are actually larger over here when compared to the Datsun Go Plus. And let's get inside the car. You can see you get yellow finishing around the AC vents along with chrome inserts. And you can see this really makes it feel very premium and sporty as well. And here's a button for your hazard lights, and the overall dashboard layout is actually better in the Tiago. You get manually dimming mirrors over here, and the driver side sunshade gets a ticket holder, and the you can see there's a ticket holder over here as well. And the co-driver side sunshade gets a mirror but no lights, at least better than the Datsun Go Plus. And even over here you get a touchscreen infotainment system. The size is approximately the same, and here's a button for your fog lights, and here's a button for engine locking, that's the engine immobilizer. Now you get automatic AC in this variant, in this car. You can, and below over here you get an aux cable and a USB port along with a charger, and there's a small space to keep some stuff. And as I said before, the dashboard layout is a lot better in Tiago compared to Go Plus. And here are your bottle holders along with a small cubby hole, and along with the handbrake placement. And in both the cars you miss out on a center armrest, which is quite a miss. That feature should have been given for practicality at least. And the plastic quality is better in the Tiago as well. So you can see the Tiago is better in a lot of things. And you get a full digital instrument cluster. Now let's open the glove box, and you can see how well this opens. This is such a premium touch in this car. And you get a dual compartment glove box. You can keep your laptops above, and below there you get decent amount of space. So the glove box is decently sized and well occupied. Now talking about the steering wheel of the car, you can see you get gloss black inserts, and on the left are the controls for your infotainment system. Datsun Go Plus places out on steering mounted controls, and you can press and honk the vehicle. You can see only the center powerful honk. The right gets the control for your headlights, and over here is the control for your wipers. This feature is same in every car. And the steering wheel can be adjusted from here. You can see the steering wheel is adjustable. Coming towards the final verdict, whether you should buy the Datsun Go Plus or the Tata Tiago. So talking about the prices first, so Datsun Go Plus T optional manual variant is priced at 6.25 lakhs ex-showroom, and Tata Tiago XZ Plus manual variant is priced at 6.1 lakhs ex-showroom. So you can see Tata Tiago is slightly cheaper than the Datsun Go Plus and has more features to offer, and the quality is also quite good, and even the after sales over here will be good. And even if you talk about safety, Datsun Go Plus hasn't been rated yet, but the Tata Tiago has got a 4-star safety rating. So you can see Tiago has more to offer for less. So definitely that's a winner for today, and you can definitely check out this car. You can buy this, but at the same time, if you are somebody who is looking for a car just to carry people and you are not bothered about the features and the practicality, so you can definitely buy the Datsun Go Plus because it has the third row on offer. But honestly speaking, the third row of the car is not very useful because the space on offer is not that good, and adults will not at all be comfortable in the third row of Datsun Go Plus. So it is definitely your choice now. You can check out the Datsun Go Plus. If you like the third row of the car, you can definitely buy that too. But if you want a practical car that is good for your family, it has to be the Tata Tiago which wins. That being said, I'll take your leave. That was all for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for regular content like this. Don't forget to visit our website gotspeed.in. I'll see you guys soon in your next video. Goodbye.